Welcome back, everybody, to the Tyronia hot seat. This is a post recording, a very different post recording. I don't know what you can see, what you can. I'm actually recording it just off the video that's playing, so post commentary. It's a little different. Normally, I would try to do it in a different way, but the editing in Bandicam is weird, and I recorded this in Bandicam, and I didn't have time to record my voice during this, so here it is. I can tell you this hot seat is getting very interesting right now. The current turns we're in. Um, I'll do this turn's gonna go up tomorrow, so you'll be seeing it Thursday. There's an episode of the Petty Kingdom of Mumu going up right now. So that's going up now, and then another one come up Friday. So this will be out Thursday, that'll be out Friday, and then hopefully Saturday I'll have some video. Saturday and Sunday I'll have video for it. Maybe not Sunday, but Saturday and maybe Monday and Monday, Wednesday, and then after that, every other one. Anyway, so we're just trying to level up our spy here, and we level him up a little bit. So that's spying on that captain there. With the captain, that captain actually has some very good troops. So we just move him away from the scene of the crime. He got some skill there. His name's Ado McConnell or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, he's quietly observant and he's adept agent. I do believe I ignored this spy sometime during this point in this episode. Yeah, there we go. King Edward. This one I try to decide what to do with King Edward. There's a Russian diplomat right there. And also, I'm sending a diplomat to Tyrone. He just headed ashore. And I do believe there's a city right around that area there. Anyway, there's a guild available that I do believe we accept. I think we accepted. I remember accepting the thing for the guild. The guild is very good. It's a merchant guild, which means I think we get like merchant cavalry militia, which are very good cavalry. Especially if you're Scotland, you need that extra cavalry because Scotland has a weak cavalry roster. Not sure why I didn't record both of those nobles there, but let's go what we do. I do believe we move this merchant to the south. I believe we do. Yes, this is when I decide there's tobacco here. We need to get towards that because you get 158. Because this merchant came out being just a badass, and the one I recorded, and just FYI, this guy dies. But the one I trained in my current, like the most recent one, is not as good as this guy. And on most of these things, it was not as good stats. But I will tell you, things get very interesting here. So I think I'm just looking around for the most valuable trade resource, and I think I determined that the tobacco is the most valuable trade resource. So I think we head that way. So we could head up there towards that gold, but I don't believe we do that. I think we head towards the tobacco. So anyway, once I'd actually have decided to move this guy, I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Come on, hit the button, Kirsten. Come on. Come on. Yes, there you go. Okay, no, get off the merchant. Okay, cool. We need to get this guy out of the fort, so we do eventually move this guy up to the fort there. He should be on his way by the episode. We move him there for whatever reason. And we accept the guild, yes. Okay. That guild gives us merchant cavalry militia, who are very good in terms of Scotland. I wouldn't say they're very good, but I mean they're good in turn. If you're Scotland, they're a good cavalry to have for flanking and just sheer numbers, just to have them because Scotland it's very limited cavalry in the late game, and it's good to have just another option around, especially this early in the campaign. Well, I would say it's late in the campaign in terms of a hot seat. I do end up training another archer there. That's awesome. We need to move our king. I think I moved my king into Deerwood, if I can remember correctly. I think I do. I move these guys out, and then I move him in. I think I send these guys back to Highguard, if I remember correctly. I do. Okay. These guys, put them in the forest. And we were the king in the Deerwood.
Aye, Lord.
This is the guy that started the war with England, if I remember correctly, because they attacked him. He was up there scouting their Naxon,
Move out. Where's the fight?
which I think I renamed the West Lothian when I take it, I think, at one point. I renamed it something stupid, and then I rename it to West Lothian or something. Because that rebel general you see right there by the mountain in the corner of your screen right now, the left corner of your screen, he's something of West Lothian. So take a look at the family tree here. We have Rory Canmore is the main bloodline of the Canmore, the House of Canmore, as I like to call it. He's going to continue on the bloodline. My king hasn't had any legitimate kids, I don't believe. He's just he had an adoption of Prince Stefan, who is a badass, by all means. 5 stars, chivalry, he's loyalty, he's pious. Fair and rules, heir apparent, knight fighter, and he's got proper morals, so that's good. It's good to have a knight fighter, especially now, so he's useful in the wars to come. King Edward is also very good. I wouldn't say very good king, but he's a decent king. He holds things together, I think. He's got some flaws, just like everybody else in this game, but it's very nice to have him. We look at the list scroll. I think we look at our most profitable settlements. Or we look at the, we look at the ranking scroll. That's right. Take a look and see who's on top at this point in the game. Human factions overall, we are dead last at this point in the campaign. Kind of what I expected, but it's okay. Military, we are moving up there in military, though. I'll tell you, I haven't looked at this, I don't think, since this point, so it's good to see all this, because I haven't looked at this recently. Production rankings all over the charts, because our money just keeps going up and down. Territorial, we've stayed the same for quite some time. But we've had very limited options. We had to go over to England, and England was very powerful, so we had to take them out first. As you can see over there, our faction leaders, King Edward, and our greatest general is indeed Prince Stefan. Stephen, whatever you want to call him. Prince Steph, the King of Scotland. And if we look here, the income is coming mostly from Rollinatt and Highguard. Second is Canmore Keep by a long margin. Or third is Canmore Keep by a long margin. So Rollinatt and Highguard are very important, and I want to keep those important.
My king. Aye, my liege.
I decided to move this guy out. We can't afford any mercs at this point. I think I just decided to keep him in there, I do think. Yeah, I decided to keep him in there until the next turn, and we could train somebody to put in there. Those forts are very useful. That army is very good to have there too, because it slows down Berry Knight if you ever decides to attack from that way. So that's good. Closing down might also give him some experience when he kills them, but it's not a bad army, so we'll see. That army is very much hurt, and I can tell you they get a lot more hurt in the battle up there near King William. I think it's turn 20. I'm not sure. I have to re-record it because there's no audio at all in that for whatever reason. Just like you'll hear me explain in the. I recorded a Crusader Kings 2 Moo episode. It was like 44 minutes long, but there was no audio at all. I guess I had plugged in my headset to the wrong USB port, I guess. It didn't record audio for whatever reason. It didn't record anything. And I don't have speakers on my computer, so if there's no audio, there's just nothing at all. So that was unfortunate. But that's the end of the turn. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you check out everyone else's channels in the description below. See you guys next time. This is the Gaming Giraffe signing off. Or Legendary Giraffe, rather. The Gaming Giraffe.